Hi, everyone. Back for another week of breathing for sleep. And so we're just going to do some practices like we did last week to help you fall asleep. Hopefully, you have um, the time to spend right before you go to bed. I know a lot of people are juggling a number of things these days. So hope that you get to spend some time for yourself. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do some movement, breath work, and meditation. So I base a lot of what I share with you on breath, body, mind. And the concepts behind breath, body, mind are to balance our nervous system so we can find some restful moments. Many of us deal with sleeping issues. If you're in menopause, you have small children, you have a lot of responsibility, you have a lot of things on your mind. Sleeping tends to be something that we lose sight of when all this stuff is going on. Many of us are dealing with the aftermaths of the pandemic and carrying all those emotions with us. So, before we start any practice, what I invite you to do is just settle. You can stand up or you could sit down, but have your feet on the ground. And close or lower your eyelids. Take a nice breath in, breath out with a sigh. Another breath in, breath out with a sigh. And as you feel your feet on the ground, you can rock them back and forth, noticing the difference between your soles and your heels. Gently rocking your feet back and forth. And just bringing all of your attention to your feet as they go back and forth. And as you're on the soles of your feet, think about what's going to happen next. And as you're on the heels of your feet, think about what happened before. And as we rock back and forth, we're just releasing those things for a while. Doesn't mean they go away, it just means for a minute, we're going to kind of put them into the earth. Let them settle for a while. Let all our responsibilities, the things that happened prior to this moment, the things that are going to happen after this moment, just releasing them into the earth. Allowing them for just a little bit to go and be away from you, out of you. Allowing your feet to come to rest, keeping your eyes closed. And taking a nice breath in, breathing in peace and tranquility. And breathing out any frustrations, anything you want to let go of. You can open your eyes, and if you're sitting or standing up, just start to shake. I'll angle the camera a little, just shake your arms, shake your legs, keeping your soles of the feet, the soles of your feet on the ground, but lifting your heels if that's comfortable. And just imagine shaking out any kind of frustrations, any kind of tension that you might be storing inside of you. Letting go of all that might be inside of you and weighing you down. Letting it all go. Releasing all of that frustration, all of that tension. And imagine shaking your hands in front of you. Imagine as you're doing that you're releasing things that you're worrying about that haven't happened yet. shaking it all out. And then release that, and then do the same thing behind you if that's possible. Imagining as you're doing that, you're releasing the things that happened before this moment. And now just shake your hands above you and just imagine as you're doing that that you're taking the weight of the world off your shoulders, no longer carrying it, letting it all go. And let's add our breath to this, taking a nice breath in and breath out with a roar. Another breath in and breath out with a roar. And gently coming to stillness, closing or lowering your eyes. Allowing your body, your mind, your spirit to settle. To be present in this moment. Giving yourself the gift of time. And gently open your eyes or raise your eyelids. So what we're going to do is similar to what we did last week, and we're just going to do some movement to kind of settle ourselves, release some of the energy from the day. And we're going to do some breath work, coherent breathing. So it's going to start to pace our breath, and we're going to start to balance our nervous system. It's also very relaxing. So next week, I'll introduce you to alternate nostril breathing, which is a great way to handle pain and also to help you sleep. This week, we're just going to do similar movements like we did last week, getting out some of the energy from the day. And as you continue on, if you come every single week, we can build on some of the practices and do some more challenging practices. So I encourage you to just do the practices as much as you can. You can watch this video over and over again and practice all week long, and we'll build on that. So the breath, body, mind concepts and practices that I share with you, it's important to do the coherent breathing every day or as much as you can to start to practice and to start to balance our nervous system. I didn't believe it until I actually started doing it every day, and then I started responding to things in a different way. And some major things that I would respond and just react in ways that I felt bad about after, say things that hurt other people's feelings, or just did things that made me feel really horrible afterwards because I reacted to things. So some of these practices help with that, our responses and slowing those responses down. So we have a little bit more control on how quick we respond, or if we respond in ways that don't feel so right afterwards. So we did shaking, which is a good energizer, but it also is a great releaser. It allows us to release any stuff that's going on inside our bodies. So this one we're going to do is a ha breath. Ha breath is an energizing one, so it's the last energizing one that we're going to do, but it's also a great releaser. So I know for some of you, it's the end of your day and it might be quiet in where you're living, or it might be hard to do this without interrupting other people. So there's a way to do it without doing the ha. So I think we'll do two ha breaths. So one of them is to tap the base of your neck. And as you're saying ha, tap the top part of your leg. So you're going to breathe in and then ha, like that. And that, like I said, is a good releaser. In these areas, you tap here. This is good for our immune system. And then we tap on the upper part of our leg, right above our knee, and that's good for our kidneys. So we're going to do this together. Before we add movement, let's coordinate our breath, breathing in and breath out with a sigh. Ha! Breathe in. Ha! 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 One more time. Ha! And just allow yourself to come to stillness. Close or lower your eyelids. And notice where you feel the energy. You feel it in your head, in your heart, in your belly. And open or raise your eyelids. So the second one we're going to do is a softer one, but it's also one that opens our hearts. We spend a great deal of time protecting ourselves and our heart. This is a way to open our heart. No one can see you, so this is a way of bringing love to you and sharing love to other people. So the movement is to just bring in love as you bring your arms by your side. And as you send out love, you're sending it out to everyone that you want to, anyone in the world that you want to, anyone in your family, your friends, wherever you live. This is about bringing love into our hearts, but then also sharing it with other people. So let's do that together. And we'll do that with a ha, a gentle ha. So breathing in, ha, sending love out. Breathing in, bringing love. Ha, sending love out. Breath in, bringing love to yourself. Ha, sending it out to anyone and everyone. Breath in. Ha. Breathing in, bringing in love to yourself. Breathing out, sending it to the whole world. Ha. One more time. Breathing in. Breathing out, sending love to whoever you want. Ha. And allow your arms to come down by your side. Close or lower your eyelids. And just notice if that changed, how you feel inside of you. And then open your eyes. So the rest of the practices are all about relaxing and getting us ready to sit or lay down for coherent breathing. These are all about bringing some relaxation and calmness into our body. I mentioned this last week. The 4462 is a practice that I do every day, and it helps me kind of clear the energy from my wisdom center, my compassion and vitality center. It also helps me not carry strong emotions. So I have strong emotions about things like many people do. I don't necessarily want to take it out on people around me if I'm carrying those strong emotions. So as a reminder, you could stand with your feet hip distance or shoulder distance apart, or you can do this. You can bring your big toes together, your heels out like that, and bring the top parts of your legs together like this, almost like you're resting on your knees. And I'm going to show you, and then you can join in whenever you feel comfortable. Start with your palms facing up a little bit below your tummy button. You're going to breathe in for the count of 4. Hold like this. I'm just squatting down so you could see, like this for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 6. And then hold for 2 in this position, or pause your breath for 2. If this doesn't work because of shoulder issues or because you're tired, you can just do the breath work. You can also just do it right up here, whatever you want to do and whatever feels right for you. Honor yourself, listen to your body, your mind, your spirit, because you know what's best for you. So start with your palms facing up a little bit below your tummy button. And before we add movement, let's coordinate our breath together. Take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breath in. Hold the breath. Breathing out. Pause. 2. Breathing in. Hold the breath. Breathing out. Pause. 2. Last time. Breathing in. Hold the breath. Breathing out. Pause. 2. And just allow your body to come to stillness. Close or lower your eyelids. And just notice how your body feels. Notice the quality of your thoughts. And open your eyes. So we're going to do 4 forearm circles to get us ready for coherent breathing. And just a reminder, I didn't say this in the beginning. I think I might have, I'm not sure. You could stand up or sit down for these practices. So at any point, you can start to sit down or you could start to stand up. You could change your position. And again, I can't say it enough. You know your body best. So do what feels right for you. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And we're just going to breathe in for the count of 4 and then breathe out for the count of 4. So just make sure you're in a place where you have enough room to do that around you. And then we're going to switch directions and bring stuff into our body that we want. So again, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, palms facing up a little bit below our tummy button. And before we add movement, let's coordinate our breath with a beautiful sigh together. Taking a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, For this time, as you're breathing in, imagine your hands are being brought up to the clouds, to the stars. And breathing out, your arms are just gently being brought back down by the beautiful gravity in our earth. Breathing in and out. And let's reverse directions. Breathing in, gathering love, kindness, compassion, understanding. And breathing out, spreading it from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. This time, breathing in, gathering love, kindness, compassion, understanding, empathy. And as you breathe out, give yourself a nice hug, bringing all of that into your body, your heart, your spirit, all parts of your being. Closing or lowering your eyelids, feeling what that feels like to bring all that love, compassion, understanding, empathy into your body. Releasing your hands down by your side, keeping your eyes closed or lowered, and just pay attention to how your body feels after that practice. And now I invite you to go ahead and open or raise your eyelids. And I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable spot to sit or lay down. Like my shirt says, we're going to breathe together. And the back of my shirt says heal. We're going to heal with our breath. So I invite you to go ahead and find a comfortable spot where you could sit or lay down, get nice and comfortable. And I'm just going to take a sip of water as you're getting comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead you through a breath practice. I'm going to pace you with my voice, and then I'm going to turn on some tones. And the tones are going to pace you, and hopefully you can hear. I'm going to put my email in, so just in case you can't hear, you could send me a chat, or you can send me an email during the week, and then I can work on my sound for next week. Let's make sure I can connect with this. Perfect. I love when technology works. So I invite you to go ahead, have a seat, get comfortable, which I think you've already done. We're going to take a nice breath in. Breath out with a sigh. Another breath in. And breath out with a sigh. Go ahead and close or lower your eyelids, softening your forehead and the muscles around your eyes. Softening your cheeks and your jaw. Softening your neck and your shoulders. Softening your arms and your hands. Softening your back muscles all the way from the top of your back to the base of your spine. Softening your legs and your feet. And breathing in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Gently breathing in, softly breathing out. Gently breathing in, softly breathing out. Softening your forehead and your neck.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Gently breathing in, softly breathing out.
Inhale. Exhale.
Breathing in as the tones go up. Breathing out as the tones go down. Breathing in, breath out. And continue breathing in as the tones go up. And breathing out as they go down. Softly breathing in, softly breathing out. Gently breathing in, softly breathing out. Gently breathing in, softly breathing out. Gently breathing in, softly breathing out. Let's use our imagination to move our breath. Imagine your breath going in and up to the top of your head, and breathing out and down to the base of your spine. Breathing in and up to the top of your head, and breathing out and down to the base of your spine like a cool breeze. In and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine, and do that on your own. Imagine your breath going in and up to the top of your head, and out and down to the base of your spine. And release using your imagination to move your breath, breathing in as the tones go up, and breathing out as they go down. Breath in and breath out. Allowing your breath to return to whatever pace feels comfortable, continuing to sit or lay Continue to sit or lay down with your eyes closed. I invite you to bring all your attention to the soles of your feet. Bringing all of your attention to the top of your feet. Bringing all of your attention to the back of your knees. Bringing all your attention to the spot where your legs meet your body. Bringing all of your attention to the inside of your belly. Bringing all of your attention to the inside of your heart center. Bringing all of your attention to the inside of your throat. Bringing all of your attention to the spot between your eyes. And bringing all of your attention to the top of your head. Now I invite you to continue to lay down or sit down and just listen to the words that I'm reading. It's from the Book of the Awakenings. We tend to cling. I envy the tree, how it reaches but never holds. And this is a reading for today. Things that matter come and go, but being touched and feeling life move on. We tend to cling and hold on, not wanting anything to change. Of course, this fails and things do change. Often we are stubborn enough to go after what we think is leaving, trying to manipulate and control the flow of life. And of course, this fails too. We can't stop life from flowing. So we are left with feeling what was and what is, and we call the difference loss. But all the clinging and holding on only makes it worse. Now new things come, and some of us anticipate the loss and just let the things of life go by without feeling them at all. I've done all these things, but when clear enough and open enough, I try to let things in, to let things touch me. I try not to poke and pull at them as they move through. It doesn't eliminate loss, but when trusting enough to let this happen, I am tuned like a harp held up to the wind. Take a nice breath in And breath out with a sigh. Another breath in. And breath out with a sigh. If you're laying down, I invite you to roll over on your right side and gently push yourself up to a sitting position. You could start stretching, rolling your wrists, gently opening your eyes and coming back to the environment you started this practice in. And if you want, you can just go off to bed, whatever you'd like to do. So thank you so much for spending some time with me. I am going to put in the notes, in the description, my email address. So feel free to email me any questions, comments, anything that you have about the session. I hope that you were able to relax and unwind. And I appreciate your time because time is so precious. So thank you everyone for spending some time with me. Have a good night.